I don't think we need to get all the facts together. What I think we need to do is get our principles together, get our morals together, get our values together. We will never get the facts together. Facts are just another word for propaganda when it comes to a lot of this, because let's be real. None of us know. None of us know. None of us have a clue of what's going on. They tell us one thing a month ago, then it's another thing today, it's another thing next month, and people are like fans. We just still root for our favorite team, no matter what it is.
Oh my God.
As the sunshine, get all your facts together, people. This is the conversation everyone has away from the water cooler. What a wonderful day. Interesting, Charles. And I'll be honest, I don't think we can get all of our facts together. I don't think we can get all of our facts together when it comes to this situation between Iran, Israel, and obviously now us getting involved with bombing potentially where their nuclear weapons were, or nuclear, trying to build nuclear civilian, whatever, who knows what's there. I don't think we can get all the facts in order. I don't think that the intelligence, our director of national intelligence, clearly didn't have all the facts together when she 3 months ago, Tulsi Gabbard I'm referring to, came out and said that Iran was far off from being able to make a nuclear bomb. And then Trump came out and said she's wrong. And I think she just released a Twitter that now says, kind of like retracts everything that she said and says that she was taken out of context. So I don't think that we can get all of the facts together. I don't think we can ever get all of the facts together. But the good thing about it is, I don't think we need to get all the facts together. What I think we need to do is get our principles together, get our morals together, get our values together. We will never get the facts together. Facts are just another word for propaganda when it comes to a lot of this, because let's be real. None of us know. None of us know. None of us have a clue of what's going on. They tell us one thing a month ago, then it's another thing today, it's another thing next month, and people are like fans. We just still root for our favorite team, no matter what it is.
First and foremost, want to give a huge shout out to everybody that continues to tap in with us, like and subscribe and join our community. If you haven't already, please make sure that you do. We look forward to engaging in some dope convo with you that can help us all elevate. So like, subscribe, and maybe even share the video if you're feeling real generous. On that note, we'll let you get back to the video. See you soon.
It doesn't matter. So I don't think that we'll ever get our facts together. I don't even know what that means, because that's something that a lot of people go back and forth with when it comes to these debates about knowing the facts and knowing the history. Yo, I don't need to know all of that. All I need to do is look at what I'm getting ready to show y'all and say, hey, that's what Gaza looked like before. This is what Gaza looks like now. We need to figure out a better way to solve problems in this particular region. I don't need to have facts to look at a situation and say, hey, this is wrong. The only time you need facts, and when they play such a strong role, is when you're trying to say one side is right and one side is wrong, and you're picking a side and you've been pitted against each other. This whole thing is fucked up. This whole situation is messed up. It's messed up. It's going to lead to casualties that are unnecessary, in my opinion. And it's just a shame that we're here where, when it comes to humanity and you know, Trump and a lot of people, I saw like Pete Hegseth, I saw JD Vance, a lot of these people are bragging about the mission going so smoothly and now's the time for peace. Yo, who do they think we are? You think that you do something to me. It doesn't matter whether who's right or wrong. It doesn't matter whether we have the facts or don't have the facts. If somebody does something that you take offensive to your family, if you feel that you've been constantly getting bullied, constantly getting picked on, and then this is just another situation where you're getting picked at, where you're getting violated, you just feeling that way. We've seen where this movie ends or where it goes. and just kind of continues on replay, like a never-ending loop of, okay, let's just let's take some type of control. Let's act as if we're the big brother coming in this situation with the moral high ground. We're America. Let's support Israel and whatever it is that they want to do in this region. Meanwhile, everybody else in the region is feeling like they're getting picked on. All that does is, in my opinion, from the perspective that I'm looking at, and let me make sure, I'm going to make sure when I finish this sentence, I'm going to make sure that this, the land is connected, because I see it going in and out a little bit. But all that does is radicalize more and more people. Just like it would probably radicalize more and more of us if this type of thing was happening, where you get to the point where it's like, yo, I don't even care, I'll crash out. And we don't know who Iran has in America. Like, America seems to act with such arrogance where it turns into ignorance, or they pass along this level of ignorance to the American people. Like, all this stuff is fun and games because nothing ever touches American soil. All this stuff is fun and games because nothing seems to ever touch American soil. As soon as stuff starts happening, and I'm hoping that it doesn't. Let me make sure the connection is good. One second. We don't know what's about to happen. We don't know what's about to happen. They're telling us, oh, if anything, they're going to strike the American bases and all this other stuff. We don't know what's going to happen in this situation. And I've realized a lot of stuff over the past couple weeks. And I've had conversations with a few different people. And yeah, shout out to Ski. He said, y'all don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and turn your notifications on. Shout out to G in the building. Christians aren't Christians. I don't know as much about Islam, or, well, I can sit here and say that I think that people aren't standing on religion, whether it's Christians, whether it's Jewish folk, whether it's Muslims. I don't think people are standing on religion. I don't think people are standing on principles. I really don't. And let me tell you exactly why. And we kind of talked about it later on in the show, but I just see people justifying and interpreting, quote unquote, God's word, these scriptures, in whatever ways necessary to fit the narrative that they want to push. They are interpreting and misinterpreting it in any way that they want. That's what we're seeing happening right now in America. I'm going to play some videos for y'all that just kind of came up in my kind of feed, my algorithm on the different platforms over the weekend. America, to me, is what black people are to the Democratic Party. What black people are to the Democratic Party, it's almost like America seems to be that to Netanyahu in Israel. And I don't know why, but doesn't it kind of feel like that? Like, as a black person, the Democratic Party, this is why I'm not a Democrat. This is why I no longer vote Democrat. Used to be a diehard Democrat, I guess you would call it, right? Doesn't every black person grow up diehard Democrat, I guess? They tell you all these things and it sounds truthful. It tugs on your emotions and it makes you go real hard for their cause, but their cause doesn't always seem to align with what is best for you, but you believe in the greater good. So therefore you just align yourself with them and you just push forward. But it brings back all these other things that you didn't ask for. It's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.